It's time for the One Bar and Lupaga Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus Show. I am One Bar with Lupagus, and the Vikings just dropped a big old hot, steamy, official depth chart, and we're going to talk about it.
Hell yeah, we know everybody who made the 53, where exactly they are on the depth chart, and nothing too shocking here overall, but there's a couple talkers I think we should at least point out.
Absolutely. Let's hop right into this, and let's quarterback. Obviously, nothing to talk about. Sean Mannion is the backup.
He did not beat out Kirk Cousins this year.
He didn't. Maybe next year. Let's go to running back.
Yeah, obviously, Dalvin Cook's your starter. Madison's your backup. The only thing that's a little bit surprising here is right now Amir Abdullah is ahead of Mike Boone. If Abdullah gets a carry before Mike Boone does, I will be shocked. I'll be shocked.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I don't know why they did that. Hey, we should make a bet, though. If Amir Abdullah gets a carry before Mike Boone, one of these episodes, you have to have your shirt off.
That's fine. We'll do it.
Deal. All right. So fullback, C.J. Ham. Wide receiver, Adam Thielen. B.C. Johnson does hold down that number 2 spot with Jefferson at 3.
Yeah, officially your starter, B.C. Johnson. He earned it, fended off the rookie, but again, that could change by about week 3. Another thing that's kind of interesting, just to see how this whole thing shakes out. You got Jefferson in 3rd, Tajay Sharp as your 4th, BB as 5th, and Dan Chisena is ahead of KJ Osborne. Whether that's a typo or not, I don't know, but that's interesting. I thought Osborne actually did fairly well in practice as a receiver, but again, if any of those guys are seeing the field, we are in trouble.
I don't think it is a typo. They love Dan Chisena so much. They love him. He'll probably be the number 2 receiver week 2.
He might be.
I'm a little surprised. Tajay Sharp at 4, Chad Beebe, it still just irritates the hell out of me that he's even on this team, but he's our 5th receiver.
Yeah, I mean, mostly you're going to see these top 3 guys. Occasionally you'll see Sharp and Beebe worked in, but yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of those top 3.
Tight ends, nothing there to talk about. Conkedon comes in at 3.
Hell yeah. Let's go to the O-line. Starters, Riley Reeves, Dakota Dozier, Garrett Bradbury, Pat Elflein, Brian O'Neill, just like we all thought it would be. And then your backups, Rashad Hill, Ezra Cleveland, Drew Samia, and Oli Udoh. So you got 2 tackles there, 2 guards. And you got 3 of these guys can be swing players who could play tackle or guard. And obviously Elflein is your primary backup at center. So some flexibility, some versatility here, but overall, still a huge question mark.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to if Dakota Dozier or Pat Elflein get injured, who they toss in there at guard. Because Ezra Cleveland has been playing at guard, but he's mostly playing with 3s. Drew Samia, we'll see Oli Udoh. It's going to be interesting.
It will be interesting, and hopefully we don't have to get there.
Yeah, hold on. Do you say hopefully Pat Elflein doesn't get hurt?
Hopefully he plays well. That's what I'm hoping first. And then
positive attitude. I like it.
Yeah. All right. That's the offense there. Again, nothing super shocking. Let's go to defense, defensive end. Again, I mean, Hunter and Ndakwa, your starters, with Denabo, your backup.
Hold on. Just take that in for a minute. Just look at those 2 starting defensive ends. Wow.
Yeah, and Zimmer said Hunter will play. So we are going to get this full-blown boner of a combination, and it should spew all over the Packers.
Yeah, that's just beautiful. One note on the defensive ends, they do have Jalen Holmes listed as a defensive end.
Yeah, as the 4th one. So, again, he'll probably see a couple snaps a game. Eddie Yarbrough and Wanham round out the depth there, so might not see those guys too often, but maybe here and there. I'm guessing one of them will be inactive every week. Defensive tackle, you got your starter, Shamar Stephen, Jaleel Johnson, which, you see Jaleel Johnson getting the 3-tech start, so hopefully he can, he was your breakout player or comeback player. He was some kind of player for you.
Awesome player.
Yeah, and, he did show a little bit of life late in the season, so hopefully he can do that. Backups, Armon Watts, Hercules Mataafa, James Lynch. One thing that I did think was interesting, Odenbo not listed at D-tackle. There was some talk of him maybe kicking over and playing some 3-tech, and that might still happen, but they're not going to list him on the depth chart at all as a D-tackle.
Yeah, I think defensive line, Odenbo, Jalen Holmes, they'll be moving all around the place.
Hell yeah.
Linebacker, nothing. There's nothing to talk about here. Troy Dye and Ryan Connolly, our new feller, round out the depth chart. But let's get right to cornerback. Mike Hughes and Holton Hill, they are our guys.
Yep, they will be starting on the outside. Gladney's probably going to be your starting nickel, and then Cameron Downstra will get worked in. He's the fourth. Chris Boyd, Harrison Hand. Again, it was pretty much what we thought. I mean, I maybe thought Downstra would have been ahead of Gladney, but I mean, just with the camp he had. But other than that, there's nothing shocking here.
You know what is shocking? Our safety depth chart, because we still only have 2. It's freaking Monday, and we have a game in 6 days. We still have 2 safeties.
I thought someone deleted the backup thing by accident, but there's nobody. Zimmer did say today they might go out and sign somebody.
Well, no shit. They better.
Well, there was talk that, who was it? Hill and Boyd, he hinted could play some safety if they had to.
Boy. All right, we'll see.
This sniffed every now and then.
This will still be one to watch. I mean, they're going to have to make some sort of move. And then special teams, nothing there except for our starting kick returner is KJ Osborne, like we thought. Same with punt returner. And our backup kicker or kick returner, Abdullah, like last year. And then BB and Hughes at punt returner, which BB catching punts scares the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, that'll be horrifying. Every time he goes back there, you'll be holding your breaths. Hopefully he doesn't have to. And hopefully this is something that KJ Osborne just, takes the reins and is just a stallion. Gives us the guy we haven't had since Cordell Patterson was back to returning kicks. Again, I don't know. Is that a dream? Is that a wish? Or is that something that you think could maybe happen?
What?
Osborne being like a dangerous return man.
Oh, I think he can be dangerous. The worst part is every single punt, considering he's a rookie, we haven't seen him much at all. I'm going to be scared shitless every time. When it was Marcus Sherrills, the guy could have caught it with his butt cheeks. There was never any concern.
Yeah.
But it's going to take a long time for KJ Osborne. Even if he catches every one, it's going to be a long time to trust him.
Yeah, there might be a period of adjustment for this guy as he kind of gets used to it and gets comfortable. But the first time, especially if he doesn't wave for a fair catch and someone's bearing down on him, that's going to be horrifying to see how he handles that. But there's going to be a lot of things like that this year where we just haven't seen these young guys in action, and it's going to be their first sniff this weekend in a game that's going to count. And it's never happened before, and it's exciting, but it's also horrifying.
Yeah, that first punt that he catches from the Packers and somebody's in his face is going to be scary. Woo!
Jeez. All right, well, that's it. That's your depth chart. First ever of the season. So take it for what it is. Again, not a whole hell of a lot of surprises there. Anything else you need to add to that?
That's it.
So now you know the depth chart. Here's something you probably didn't know, that Pirates wear eye patches because they didn't wear them because they were missing an eye. Pirates wear eye patches so they could get accustomed to the dark and see better below deck. Arrgh.